Hello and welcome to What Are We Playing This Week, the show where I desperately try to recommend to you some video games but no one seems to want to try them. This week's theme is winter. Yes, games that are all about winter, about the snow, about the cold, about that warm fuzzy feeling you get when you finally manage to start a fire and not die of frostbite, more or less. First one up is Lost Planet Extreme Conditions. Truth be told, I've never actually played this game. For some reason I kept thinking this was somehow a story about a character played by Mark Dacascos that has amnesia and it's on an alien planet and colonizes stuff and there's bugs in it or something that are somehow tied to him. I've been told that's not what the game is about, which sort of makes it not as good in my eyes because why wouldn't you have a game with Mark Dacascos in it? He's a good actor, great at martial arts. But anyway, in this game you get to explore a world called Eden 3, a frozen planet. Well, frozen until the second one when turns out it wasn't all that frozen. Kinda makes you wonder what happened to Eden 2 and 1. Were they made of fire and air? Is Eden 4 gonna be just a piece of rock? Is Eden 5 gonna be the Avatar? But still, this game lets you explore this world and fight a bunch of nasty bugs, some of them gigantic, and snow pirates. You can't have a game about ice and snow without snow pirates. And as sort of a precursor to Titanfall, you get to pilot your big-ass giant robot that lets you go toe-to-toe with really big insects. Though truth be told, it's not like Titanfall came up with the idea, it's been in anime since anime began. And you can find this on Steam right now for the price of 15 euros. Actually, when I'm recording this, the Steam sale is still going on, so it's available for 3 euros. And probably by the time you actually see this, the new Steam sale will be on, so I'm not really sure what this is gonna cost when you see the show, but it's gonna be between 3 and 15 euros. Up next is a game about a winter wonderland of snow and peace and quiet, and it's Metro 2033 Redux. Yes, the ever-depressing, dark, brooding, and downright sad world of Metro, one in which the world was destroyed by nuclear winter, and in which you get to explore that surface world time and time again while wearing that gas mask that sort of becomes annoying after. No, it was annoying in the original version where your breathing would just go like this for half an hour if you got lost, but I believe they fixed that in the Redux. I'm not sure. Metro is a linear game, it's not like Stalker, but in terms of theme, in terms of difficulty, yeah, it's sort of a bit like Stalker. It's a very Ukrainian game is what I'm saying. It's a very Slavic, we lived under communism and know what it's like for things to actually suck kind of affair, and it's glorious in that aspect. It's a good shooter, so I really encourage you to play it. You'll find it right now on Steam for somewhere between 5 and 20 euros. There's also the original version, which is a bit cheaper I believe, but this one's running on a better engine, so why not get this one? And last on the list is one of my favorites and the reason why I hate the gaming media. It's Vampire Story, a beautiful adventure game made by Bill Tillard, the man that gave Monkey Island 3 its distinctive visual design. It is a fantastic, well, maybe not fantastic, but it is a very atmospheric and very well done adventure game. Now, why do I hate the gaming media because of this game? Well, you see, when he was kickstarting not the sequel, the prequel to it, a sequel has been in the works for a long time, but the prequel was sort of gonna be a bridge to that sequel. Hey, remember us? We're still here, we're working on a sequel, it's gonna be out, but we need to show, the people that publish games that maybe there's an audience for this series. Yeah, no one reported on it. No one reported on that Kickstarter. No one. Well, the Adventure Gamers did, but that's not media. That's a very well-made website dedicated to adventure games that people can actually visit for accurate information about video games. A Vampire Story puts you in the shoes of Mona de la Fite, a opera singer that's been kidnapped by a vampire and taken to a very lonely castle far away from the Paris she would call home. Now she's trying to escape, which when you've been kidnapped by a vampire is kind of hard, and it's even harder when you yourself are now a vampire and just refuse flat out to believe you are one. It's a very nice game, and I encourage you to get it. You'll find it on Steam right now for somewhere between 5 and 20 euros. Well, that would be it for this edition of What Are We Playing This Week. Tune in next time for more gaming recommendations. Thank you for watching this show. If you enjoyed it, please consider watching some of our other videos and maybe sharing them or giving a thumbs up if you feel like it. And if you really liked what you saw, please check out our Patreon page. For just $1 a month, you could help us make much better shows and get some rewards in the process. Or you could consider buying my book called Tale of Doom. Volume 1 is out now and available for just $2. And as always, if you thought it was horrible, you know where to find me and complain about it.